I think the thing that made me most prepared for professional hockey would just be just my whole career in general. Starting from a young age definitely helped, and then just all the coaches that I had throughout my career, the teams that I played for, the setbacks that I had in my career, whether it was injuries or not making the highest team, it all worked out to lead me to where I am now, and just every day is a challenge, every day is a new day, and I just got to keep competing and working harder every day to stay where I'm at. I was definitely nervous going to the rink and just suiting up that game. During the pregame warm-up, playing soccer with the guys, I was still a little nervous. Even playing soccer, I was a little nervous just because I knew it was about to happen. But once I stepped on the ice, everything kind of faded away, and it was just another game. And then after, I almost got nervous again just because it's crazy that the childhood dream had come true. My favorite biblical character is Paul, or Saul, but he was switched to Paul. He's definitely my favorite character just because if you look at his life before God took hold of him, you would not think he's a Christian. You wouldn't even see him in a church, and if he was persecuting the Christians. He was murdering them, he was tying them up, he was stoning them, whatever it may be. He is not the face of Christianity, that's for sure. But it just goes to show that God can take anybody from any history or any past and use them as someone who's going to change the world and change the history of Christianity. He was one of the founders of the church, and he's the reason why Christianity is still alive today almost. So he's definitely one of my favorite biblical characters in that sense. My favorite Bible verse is Titus 3:7, and that says, "So that being justified by His grace, we might become heirs according to the hope of eternal life." And that's my favorite Bible verse because if you look at that verse, it talks about eternal life, it talks about hope, but it also talks about being justified by His grace and what Jesus did on the cross for us. It's not because of anything we can do to earn eternal life. It's not because of how good of people we are or how much money we give to the homeless, or if we give shelter or whatever. It's not because of that. It's all because of what Jesus did on the cross, and that's why we're justified. That's why we can sit at the throne of God and be in His presence. I'd say pursue it with all your heart. Don't let anybody tell you you can't. Whether you're big or small. There's guys in the league who are 5'5" and guys in the league who are 6'9". So don't let anybody tell you that you can't do it, but you also got to realize that it is a very hard task to complete, and you got to work at it with all your heart, and never take a day off, but you always got to be working hard and trying to get better. And a lot of character shows when you still work when no one's watching.